Somewhere, long ago, a human said the first word. We will never know what it was. Words are made of breath. Breath leaves no fossil, no carving, no bone, no tool can hold a sound. And yet that first word changed everything. You are using its descendants right now. Every word you have ever spoken is its echo. So how did a clever animal start to talk? How did grunts and cries become language? The answer hides in our genes, our throats, our bones. It is one of the strangest stories of all. This is the story of the first word. Start with how strange human language really is. Look at any other animal on Earth. They all signal. They call, bark, and chirp. But their messages are few and fixed. A handful of cries, each tied to one meaning. Humans do something no other animal does. We take a few dozen sounds and combine them. From them, we build endless new sentences. You can say a sentence never said before, and a stranger will understand it at once. No bird or ape can do that. Language is not just sound, it is a code that turns thought into shared meaning. To see the gap, listen to the animals first. On the plains of Africa lives the vervet monkey. It has separate alarm calls for separate dangers. One call means a leopard. The troop runs up a tree. Another means an eagle. They dive for the bushes. A third means a snake. They stand and look down. It looks like words. It almost is. But the vervet cannot make a new call. It cannot say a small leopard or a leopard yesterday. Its calls are closed. Ours are open. Bees dance to point at distant flowers. Birds sing to claim a branch or a mate. Every animal has its narrow set of signals. Rich, useful, and forever the same. None of them can build a brand new thought. That wall between call and language is the mystery. For a while, we thought apes might climb it. In the 20th century, scientists tried to teach them. Apes cannot shape speech with their mouths, so researchers taught them signs and symbols instead. A chimpanzee named Washoe learned to sign. She used around 200 different hand signs. A gorilla named Koko did much the same. A bonobo named Kanzi used a board of symbols. He could press symbols to ask for an apple. It was astonishing. They clearly understood. But something was always missing. They learned words, but never real grammar. They could name things and make simple requests. They could not weave words into true sentences. Their strings were mostly demands for a reward. So the apes reached the wall and stopped. Only one creature ever climbed over it. So what made human language leap so far ahead? Two powers set our speech apart. The first is endless combination, a small set of sounds joined by hidden rules. Those rules let us build any sentence at all. The second power is even stranger, displacement. We can speak of things that are not here, the past, the future, the far away. We can speak of things that never existed. A monkey can only cry about the danger now. A human can warn of a lion seen yesterday, or plan a hunt for a place over the hills. With that, knowledge could pass between minds. But the mind needed a body that could speak. Look closely at the human throat. Deep inside sits the voice box, the larynx. In most mammals, it sits high in the throat. In humans, it dropped down, low and free. That low voice box gives us a long sound tube. In that tube, we shape a huge range of vowels. Ah, e, o, oo, the colors of speech. No ape can shape that many clear sounds. But this gift came with a deadly price. With the voice box low, our airway and throat cross. Food can slip into the windpipe by mistake. We are almost the only animal that chokes on food. A dog can drink and breathe at the very same time. We traded that safety away to be able to speak. The throat alone was not enough. We needed the brain. Speech needs split-second control of lips and tongue. That control is wired deep into our genes. In London, scientists found a striking family. Across 3 generations, half could barely speak. They struggled to move mouth and tongue for words. In 1998, the cause was found. a single broken gene, which we now call FOXP2. It is not a magic gene for language itself. It helps wire the fine motor control of speech. Every speaking human carries its working form. Damage it, and the flow of words breaks down. This gene also holds a clue about our cousins. Meet the Neanderthals, our close human cousins. They lived in Europe for hundreds of thousands of years. We long pictured them as silent and dull. Their genes tell a different story. They carried the same working form of FOXP2. In a cave in Israel, we found a Neanderthal throat bone. This hyoid bone anchors the muscles of speech. It is almost identical to our own. The body and the genes were both in place. The Neanderthals, almost certainly, could talk. So when did the first true words appear? Here the trail grows faint and the experts argue. Sounds leave no trace, so we hunt for clues. Our genes hint the gift was ready very early, perhaps 130,000 years ago or more. Some push the roots back much further still, to an older human, Homo erectus. Erectus tamed fire and shaped fine stone tools. Erectus even crossed open sea to distant islands. To plan a crossing, you must share a plan. To teach a tool, you need more than a grunt. So maybe a simple speech began long, long ago. Not full language, but a first rough draft. A proto-language of names and warnings and verbs. So what did those first real words sound like? Many think the first messages were not even spoken. Hands may have spoken before the voice did. Apes gesture far more freely than they call. A point, a wave, a held-up object, a mime. Slowly, the voice took over from the hand, and the very first spoken words were tiny, likely a warning, a name, or a call to a child. Listen to a baby in any land on earth. Its first easy sounds are made with the lips, m, b, p, with a wide-open ah. So across the world, mother becomes mama, and father becomes papa, or baba, or dada. These are not one ancient word passed down. Each new baby simply invents them again. A few words may be far older than we thought. Some seem little changed for 15,000 years. Words for mother, fire, and hand, still close to old roots. But the deepest power was never one single word. It was the leap a word makes possible, a sound that stands in for a thing not present. The same quiet leap behind art and money. Once a sound can carry a thing inside it, knowledge can jump from mind to mind and on through time. A parent can teach a child what they will never see. The dead can speak to us through their words. Every story, law, and song rides on that first step. The first word itself is gone forever. A warning or a name, spoken once and lost. But it was never truly silenced. You heard its echo in every word of this story, and you will pass that echo on.